everybody, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing today? As I'm doing good, as I hope y'all had a wonderful week. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful weekend, as today is Friday. I know, I gotta quit doing that. I know. I used to do that in my older videos. Like, if you guys go back, oh man, I think I started at like a long time ago. But anyway, yes, today is Friday. Everyone loves Friday. Who doesn't love Friday? Today is Friday, April 17th, 2026. Man, we are just moving right along with April. Got a few things to talk about. Number one, let's talk about today's load. Number two, we're going to talk about the Stanley Cup playoffs and my predictions for the Stanley Cup playoffs. You know, I am biased, and I want my Pittsburgh Penguins to do really, really well, which, you know, we're going up against our in-state rivals, the Philadelphia Flyers. I love it. I love it when we play the Philadelphia Flyers in the Stanley Cup final, or in the Stanley Cup playoffs. It means something to the state. It means something to both cities. Can't wait. Now, we are also going to talk a little bit about NASCAR. We're also going to talk a little bit about this game. We're also going to talk about moving forward with other video games. Now, let's talk about today's run. I don't have a title yet for this because I'm going to try to do another load here in Italy. This is a very short run, and that is why I did it, because I would like to try to do at least one more trip, if not possible, because we do have a lot of start time, or we have a lot of hours remaining. Oh my god. Why? We have about, I think it's like 8 hours, just over 8 hours of driving, or before we... Let's go! Jesus. Oh my god. There's $1 for the jar. But as you guys can tell, we're hauling a B-double. We're hauling Alienware Peripherals. Alienware is stuff for PCs. I think it's gaming. It might be gaming PCs from what the one little picture, when you hit F1, that's what it looks like. It looks like gaming software, gaming PCs. So, we're going from Bologna, Italy, GLS, to Livorno, Italy, Italmondo, Italmondo. I know a lot of you. I know a lot of you are like, dude, it's pronounced like this. Listen to me. I don't know my Italian. I don't know my Italy cities that very well. I only know a handful of Italy cities. I've never been to Italy. I would love to go to Italy. Don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. If I don't get to go to Italy, it's okay. I always want to go to Italy. Like, and that's actually a question I'll answer here in a moment. But that is what we're hauling. Cargo weighs 36,221 pounds, 16 tons of cargo. This is a B-double, paying in at €9,183, $60.58 a mile. It's 3 hours and 31 minutes, 141 miles. A lot of you have asked me to try it that way by writing the load information down. That way I'm not spending too much time on the pause menu, which I'm trying not to do that too much. I am working on some new stuff. I am working on doing some new things. I am working on doing a couple different ways of doing the videos. So, now, I will say this. Do not be alarmed. Do not be anything if I mess up and like, okay, pause menu. You know what I mean? So, now with this load, we should be leveling up, which is a good thing. That means we can unlock either further loads, like longer loads, or we can unlock more stuff. We're probably going to unlock longer loads. That way we have longer trips. That way we can do part 1, part 2, and part 3 like we do for ATS. So, excuse me. Alright, so the question I do get asked a lot before we get to the Stanley Cup playoff conversation. The question I get asked a lot: what is my top 3 European countries, or what are the top 3 places over in that area what I would love to visit? So Spain, France, and Italy. Those are my 3. If I go away from them 3, it's going to be Norway, Sweden. The only reason why Germany is not on that one is because I am German. Like, most of my family is German. I come from a German family. I would love to see Germany. I would love to go check out the Nürburgring. I would love to go check out the Autobahn as a car guy, but you know, I don't know what all is all over there in Germany. So don't get me wrong, Germany is actually on the top 5 list. But it obviously Italy, Spain, France, Germany, and probably the Netherlands. We'll probably go with that for my top 5. Now, if we go for other ones, Great Britain definitely on that list. Norway, Sweden, yeah. All right. It is Stanley Cup time in the NHL world. Now, oops, I did have a photo of it on my phone, the Stanley Cup tournament. Here we go. Oops. Where are you? Okay, I'm gonna have to find it a different way. I had a photo of it. Okay, I had a photo of it, and now the photo's gone for some weird reason. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. So, I do know a couple of the matchups. I know the Western Conference hasn't been decided yet, so it might be a little early, which is fine. I mean, I don't really get too many West Coast teams. And what I mean by that is like, I'm on the East Coast. I mainly get East Coast teams like Boston, Carolinas, Tampa, Florida, all the East Coast teams. Now, what sucks is about where I live is I don't get much Penguin stuff. I mainly get Flyers or Capitals. I don't really get Pittsburgh a lot unless, I move closer to Pittsburgh. There we go. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Should I? That's funny. And, that's actually another crazy thing, is Alex Ovechkin retiring at the end of this year? We don't know. I don't know. I could guess. My prediction is going to be wrong. I can tell you that much. And a lot of people have actually asked me, do I like Alex Ovechkin? I actually do. I might not like the Capitals. I might not like certain players on the Washington Capitals, but I love Alex Ovechkin. The way he came into the league, that all them battles with Crosby, Oh, okay. Maybe have to look here in a minute. Wow. Oh, you know, did you finally find? Don't. Oh, come on. I didn't think that was that tight. When I looked on the map when I accepted this load, I'm like, okay, it's just an easy turn. That wasn't easy. I didn't think that was there. Jeez. Almighty. And no, I'm not parking this. Before y'all say something. Oh. Okay, we'll do that real quick. It's hard trying to do 2 loads at once, and, you know, we do have plenty of drive time or time before we have to sleep, so that's kind of a reason why. Like, right now we're at 14 minutes, you know, and we didn't even, you know, talk that much. Well, we did talk that much about the strip and everything else. There we go. Boom. Sweet. Yeah, we're going to level up. We're going to do the long distance one. That way we get a little bit more longer trips. All right. I know we have plenty of time, so let's see if there's anything short. I mean, there's a good one. There's a good one. Oh, it's 47. Yeah, we don't have the power. We got the power for that one. I know that for a fact. Unfortunately, we don't have the hours. Unfortunately. That's the downfall. We don't got the hours. And I don't really want to start a long trip because, you know, I'm trying to do 2 loads at once. I guess we could head up to Milan. Actually, we could do that one. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. To knock 2 birds and 1 stone. I know you guys are probably going to challenge me to pull a B double out of here to make that corner. Where is it? There it is. 10 grand. Oops. Oh yeah, we can make that work. We can make that work. On screen, Billy. Actually, is there another? There, I thought there was another one going into Genoa. Search. You know what? Just for the sake of the trip, let's put you back. And let's just go pull this one real quick. Now this is a curtain sider B double, so take a good look at it. Alienware gaming monitors. Oh my god. That's not too bad. 43,466 pounds. Not too bad, not too shabby. Alright, let's quit talking. Let's get on the road. This can be fun pulling out of here. Don't get me wrong, I would start a long trip, but in essence, you know, that's not the purpose of doing today's video. And unfortunately, because I don't have the tournament, the Stanley Cup, I really can't talk about it because I can't find it. I had a photo, literally, I had a photo of the whole the whole Stanley Cup playoff, right? And this is what ticks me off. I had a whole photo of it on my phone. I found it earlier. Oh, they left. They probably knew we were coming out with a load. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, we could. Let's back up now. Thank you, car. Oh my goodness, what are we getting ourselves into? But anyway, back to what I was trying to say. So, like, I don't know what happened. I legit don't know what happened because I found it earlier today while I was at work. I was like, okay, cool, got something to talk about. We're gonna do my predictions, and now it's gone. Am I stopping? Sorry. Sorry. But anyway, you know, I had, you know, the whole photo, everything, and it's just gone. It's just, I don't know what happened to it. I legit don't know what happened to it. I'm pretty ticked off about it. So, it's all good. It's all good. And now I know I'm going to get asked this question, and this question is definitely going to be deserved to be answered. Why do I try to do 2 loads at once? Well, this is the only game, in my opinion. Well, now that we up the mileage, we probably won't be able to do it anymore. But you know, why not? You know, it's a 13-minute video. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing short videos like that, but it's like, you know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong when I say this. Yes, we will come back to this beautiful city in Livorno and check it out. We will definitely come back to the city and do another load out of it. Maybe do some more exploring. You know, who knows? But it's like, I don't mind doing short videos. It's just that it just irritates. Sometimes it irritates me, sometimes it doesn't irritate me, and I don't know why. So, but anyway, I can answer a couple more questions here. We are getting back on the toll road here. I wish there was a mod that made them go up like boing. So yeah, all right. First question. First question comes to us. Hey Bill, love the videos, love the work. Question for you. In your opinion, I just want your opinion. If there is two things that you would want more from SCS software this year, what would it be and why? So, very good question. My first big opinion is less updates. Like, I mean legit. I mean like quite honestly legit when I say this. Less updates, please. Just, you don't need to have 8 updates a year. You don't need to have 10. I don't know how many updates we had last year between this game and ATS. You know, it gets old. You know, I understand. You need to update your game. You need to update your game. Hey, we gotta do this update. We gotta do this update. We gotta add this. We gotta add that. I get it. I get it. You want to keep us, YouTubers or people who play this not on a regular basis, but you know, here and there. You want to keep everyone happy. But it's like, why so many updates? You know what I mean? Like, why so many? You don't need that many. At most 5 or 4, you know. And it's like I told a coworker who plays ATS. I told him, I said, look, I love ETS2 and ATS. I love playing it for you guys here on YouTube. But the thing that annoys me is all these updates. Because then you get all these mods, and then, you know, this mod doesn't work with this update, this mod doesn't work with that update, and then you gotta go find the modder, you know, is he gonna update it, is he not gonna update it, you know, you're gonna have to sit there like, oh, right, I just wasted all my money on that mod. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted my money on that mod, you know. And there's a few modders out there that, you know exactly who I'm talking about, or maybe not modders, but, you know, you guys that do purchase mods probably know who I'm talking about. There's a certain group, like all the ones I have that are paid, like all those mods, except for one group I'm getting along with. There's one group, and I'm not mentioning their names, I'm not even gonna bring them up, but because they're not worth my time anymore, you know. And I really do hate to say that, because they do have some nice trucks and some decent mods, but it's like, So, and I'm not talking about any of the ones I use, like John Ruda, perfect communication, perfect mods. Haven't had a single. Now I have one little issue with their mods, but it got resolved because I had the wrong order. I had the wrong mod order in it one time, and I emailed them, and they emailed me back, yeah, you got the wrong order. And, you know, it was my dumb fault. I was like, you know what? I take everything I said about John Ruda and them, you know. I love John Ruda. Great mods, great trucks, great communication. Haven't had a single problem. Bart, same with Bart. Great communication, great service, you know. Haven't had a single problem with Bart. Brian Modmaker, same thing with him. Haven't had a single issue with him, you know. Now, is it my fault that I go get the update? Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely my fault, you know. So, anywho, we're flying for this trip. So yeah, second, I know I just talked about a whole lot. My second thing, I would say the SCS software, other than the updates, can we go back to old school trucks? Thanks. Wow, that echoed. He deserved it. Oh, what? Just because we can. Sorry, didn't see in my blind spot. I would say the second thing for me, just can we bring back older trucks, please? Like, I know modders do an excellent job with the older trucks, but screw the new stuff with the def. Screw the That's why I'm laughing about it. Like, you guys know exactly what I'm getting at with that, you know? So, are you waiting for an invitation? Oh, now you want to hit the gas. Freaking AI. But yeah, that would be my second thing. So we don't have that much long before this trip comes to an end. Yeah, I'm about to say. I didn't even do trip in time. Yeah, we should actually answer this question. So next question comes from, hey Bill, question for you. If you enter a DLC area that you have not explored, like Italy, for example, since you're in there, would you stay in that area, or would you be like on ATS, explore that area, and then once you find a decent load out of that area and take it? So yes, yes, you have answered that. Yeah, pretty much. That's actually right on the money of what I'm planning on doing over here with ETS2, is that, you know, we get to a certain area, like for instance, Italy, like the whole map of Italy, we can do some exploration here in Italy, do some jobs, you know, stay in Italy for a little bit, and then, you know, we get a decent paying job outside or going outside of Italy, then absolutely. And then I know there was a question about that little land, that little island. Yes, I do plan on going there. So hold your horses. I know we got to take the ferry again, but yeah, I'll definitely check out that island down there. You know, I've already have. It's just that here's the thing with me and Euro Truck Simulator 2. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. Like, I love playing this game. Now, in my free time, this game is not up there on the list. Like, when I mean not up there, like, it's not in the top 3 anymore. The World of Outlaws is beating it. ATS is a biased reason for ATS, I know. And Farming Simulator, which actually, ironically, I should probably get back in that too. We'll do a video of Farming Simulator next week. Now this weekend coming up, this Saturday, I do plan on doing a World of Outlaw race. I might just go back to the super late model since you guys like that one. So I don't know what track yet, I haven't picked. So. And just like I said in the video of World of Outlaws, yes, that is actually the plan, is just to do some races with different series at different tracks. So just want to show you guys. Oop. Boom. So that trip distance at trip time was 3 hours and 48 minutes, 155 miles. Yeah, I gotta go update. I know there's 2 mods that just recently got updated for Euro Truck. So if you guys are seeing them empty trailers, because the one mod I have, it's not fully updated yet. So I gotta go find it and update it. God. Curb, Billy. Boom. And T. Alright. 2 B doubles in Italy. Check complete. 10,124 euro in the bank. 327 XP, 156 miles, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's check out the freight market here in Genoa. Like that, like right there. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I mean, yeah, it's 2 ferries. So, but we'll see. I know I'm gonna go sleep to get more hours, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So yeah. Anyway, guys, and also by the way, like, just to show you like what we've done with Italy so far, 5.17%. That's not much. Just like France, France, we haven't done that much. Spain, there's a lot of places we haven't been to. So with doing that, obviously, it does open up a little bit with the loads. So yes, there will be a lot of part 1 and part 2s coming up for Euro Truck. But anyways, guys, in the meantime, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for all the love on here on YouTube. I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, and please like, comment, subscribe.